What's up, guys? Zeno back with another YouTube video for you today. And I want to talk about sensitivity this time. Recently I've been playing a lot of I was playing on sensitivity 8 and I noticed some things. I noticed I wasn't playing super well, or my game had gone down from previous months and I wasn't making any progress. So I've actually changed down to 7, and I've seen some pretty interesting results that we'll get to talk about in this video today. Let's start off. How did I know to change my sensitivity? Well, to be honest, for a long time I had no idea what was wrong with no idea what was wrong with my gameplay. I I had no idea. I thought that was maybe I just wasn't good. But after I looked back over my gameplay, I saved my gameplay obviously as I have on this YouTube channel, and I save it and I look back over it. I slowed it down and I realized that almost every time I sighted in, save a few, cool sniper sprees and stuff, every time I sighted in, I was first of all, I was off when I sighted in. My hip fire was just off. And second of all, I realized that when I tried to compensate for being off on the hip fire when I sighted in, I would go over. So I realized that my twitch shots and basically every sight in, I was taking too much time to get the bead on point. And that's why I haven't been doing so well with the last word recently, or Mida for that matter, or anything for that matter. So I'd been playing on sensitivity 8, and I just decided, you know what, here's a solution. We'll play it on 7. And it had a lot of good effects. I realized that where I would have missed, I was hitting like everything. My KD has gone up like to 2 over the past weekend. I've been regularly getting 2s in Iron Banner. It was amazing. It put me in this sweet spot where I had played at a higher sensitivity and then I dropped it down, and so where I was overcompensating, I was barely hitting it on point. It makes it so that I'm hitting stuff. I'm hitting way more snipes, and I knew that it was like a sniper thing. Like I I hadn't been getting sniper kills, and I'm surprised I didn't find this out sooner. So the most important part about this is what you guys can learn from this, because obviously I'm enjoying it, so I'm deciding to share this with you guys in hopes that you will find some conventional wisdom out of it, or you'll take some advice here, or maybe just a new way to practice getting good at the game. So I recommend, if you don't already know your perfect sensitivity, it's kind of like whatever works for you, but you have to test around to find it. You can't just say, you know what, I'm a 6. I'm a 6. Okay, well, you can't prove you're a 6. You will find your best sensitivity when you're in a place where you are consistently hitting shots, you can get the shot on target, but you also aren't taking 20 years to spin around. You have to find this sweet spot that I found, and for me that's 7. For you guys that might be 3. For a lot of major YouTubers it's lower, but I found 7 to be a really nice spot for me. I like to play slightly higher on the scale, but some people like a little bit more control. But I sort of put my game into the hands of aim assist, and so I've found my sweet spot, and you guys should just, if you haven't found yours, I suggest just start where you are, go up a bit, and then go down. And when you think you're at the top, test up and down a few different times, or over a few different days, and find the one that works best for you. So pick like a range of 3 and just play all 3 different times. This is really important. Also, I found this out by looking at my gameplays, so it's not a bad idea for you guys to look at your gameplays, and if your sights are falling short, then raise your sensitivity, and if your sights are a little bit farther, or if you're going over with your sights, then perhaps try lowering your sensitivity like I did, and I promise you guys, you're going to see some results. Like, this is one of those things that you do this and you will get better at the game, which is really exciting because I haven't found a lot of things in Destiny that are like that, but if you do this, you will get better at Destiny. If you find your right sensitivity, you're that much farther ahead of everyone else at getting really good at this game. So, also as a minor note, you can actually use your sensitivity to practice. Like, I found it's pretty helpful to play the first match of the day or the first two matches of the day on a sensitivity up above. Like, I play at 8 sometimes for just a minute or two at a time, and I don't play it consistently anymore, but I play it like first two matches, and after switching down, it feels really nice, and I go on some nice kill streaks. And so it's kind of a way to warm up to the game. Start off a little bit higher, then you drop it lower, and you're on point for the rest of the day. So I think that'll do it for this video, guys. I encourage you guys to go look back over this stuff and just try to find your best sensitivity if you haven't already, because honestly, it's one of the biggest things you need to do before you can even think about, improving your sniping or doing well in the Crucible in general. So, oh yeah, minor note, this is some game, the first 2 games after I got my Wayloran's March from the Iron Banner. I'm so hyped. It's Longview SLR at 10, I think, for the scope, and it's a partial refund hidden hand roll. I was pretty satisfied with it. It does have quick draw, so notice I'm sighting in pretty dang fast. I honestly love this gun. It's been a lot of fun to play with. And yeah, this is Iron Banner gameplay, so it's not try-hard, sweaty trial stuff. So yeah, that'll do it for me. See you guys. Xeno out.